Today we're going to be looking at really simply the scuba mask, and especially in a school they would be used by many people, taken out on the boat and, or in the shore, lakes, and dived every day. Although they're clean, they still get residual deposits around the inside of the glass. You can see this one, which is our really strong and sturdy and large visioned Scubapro Spectra, has been used. So rather than showing you a brand new mask that we pull apart, go together, I'm going to take, this is one that's actually come in for cleaning, so we'll just do it live so that you can see what it really looks like. There are some deposits on the glass, and there's some scratches on the frame where it's obviously been dropped on the ground in places. It still looks like it's in great condition, so after this service we'll put a new strap on it, mask strap on, which I've already taken off, and give it back to the customer. The way to remove the lensing from masks differs from mask to mask. On the Zoom Evos, you'll see there'll be a small clip on the top that you take out, and then you can actually remove both of the twin lenses independently. Similar on the Osprey. Other masks like Crystal VU and the Spectra 2, although they're twin lens, there's a single frame that's joining the lenses and the skirting, skirting and the frame here with the lenses, and then the skirting joins the whole system together. I have a tool here which is basically plastic lever, I guess. And you can use it for a variety of different applications. Generally, I use this for these masks. In the past, many times I've used a toothbrush. Just a throwaway toothbrush from your house, and you actually just get a hacksaw and cut a sharp point into it, so it'll be similar to this tool, and you can file it down a bit if you need to, and then that will work the same as this special tool. Maybe just not as long, but it's a great use for an old toothbrush. Instead of throwing it away, you can use it for something. On these particular masks, you'll see that there's a small opening for the tool here on between the frame and the skirt here. You see in that, and that's the same on this side here. So we use the plastic tool, not metal tools, because we don't want to damage the mask when we're opening it up. Okay, so always work on something hard on a bench. Don't work in the air because you'll drop things. Work on the bench, and then you have something to push on as well. Taking apart masks shouldn't take that long, but you need to be quite confident in your movements. Generally they don't break unless you've left them in the sun and they get brittle, but you can put your lever in like so. This lever's getting a little old. There, and slide it around. You can see my lever's now under between the glass. Now I'm taking out the tabs. So that's one side, the tabs come out. Yeah, so now I can work on the other side, like this. Yeah, so now the we've popped it out from the inner tabs here and these outer tabs. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and slide my special tool up here and pop out the side tab like this. Now from there you'll see the glass starts to become quite free, so I take that out so that it stays safe out of the way, and then I can start to take out the rest of it. This. So now that's done. The second glass comes out. And there's something else that you might not have seen, is you actually can take the skirting out completely from the frame. So that is our mask. Now, you can see it's pretty dirty. Especially in this day and age of the new hygiene that we're going to all have after our coronavirus experience, this is not something you'd want to be putting near someone's nose or mouth. So I think servicing masks and regulators will become even more commonplace soon enough. Anyway, we take this away for the hot soapy water bath. That's all you need. So really easy. I've already got some hot soapy water here. I can add a little bit more, a little bit of soap. This is just really basic dishwashing liquid. We can use a little bit of. Be careful of the glass, don't drop it in the bottom of your metal sink. Toothbrush, just wash the whole thing off. Once it's clean, you can just run it under some fresh water. Same with our skirting here. Oh, sorry, our frame here. Now remember, if you soaked it for a few minutes, that might also assist in getting some of the deposits off if it was really dirty. Actually, this mask isn't that dirty. I've seen a lot worse than this. Or you guys might have seen that too. So nice and clean. This is the one you can spend a bit of time on. This is what goes on the face, and you want to keep it in really good condition. It also is what seals the glass from the water when someone's diving. So making sure that there's nothing inside the groove here where the glass sits is good. Also, of course, clean the nose and everything on the inside. That's what the diver and the students are exposed to. Even if it's your own mask, probably people care for their own gear even better than maybe some schools. You want to be washing off. You want to be washing off your mask, same as you wash your clothes or wash your plate after you eat dinner. So that's pretty much done. This glass has got a bit on it. So that's it. You could do a few different masks in the one water. You wouldn't have to throw it all away. If you look in here, you can see stuff that's come off the mask in the bottom there. That was new water. So you can see all of those black deposits there. I'll just quickly dry some of it. I've got a basic blower. It has gas that comes from a Bauer compressor. It gives something called grade E gas, which is fit for human consumption, and it's monitored by a Securus system, which means it has constant inline gas monitoring and shuts off the compressor if there's anything wrong with the output of the gas that's destined for divers to breathe. And so this gas we're blowing is actually cleaner than the gas I'm breathing right now. There's no real need to do this too much, just basically for where the glass sits into the skirt and the skirt sits into the frame. You don't want that much residual water in there as you assemble. Okay, that'll do. The other thing I could have done was just let it drip dry, and in a lot of the tropical areas it would have been dry in 10 minutes anyway. So we can do it the same in reverse. Of course, we have to install the skirting. After you inspect it all, I mean, make sure there's no cuts and all the dirt's off and all of that. You install the skirting, which means you push each eye back into the frame here. And this. Good. And just take a look around the edge, and you'll see that the tab here. There's a tab there, right? There's a tab, and so that's where you're going to lock the glass. You're going to put the glass in and then lock the glass in, so they can't come out. So you want that skirting to be really housed in the correct area now, so that you don't struggle installing it all later. Okay, so that all looks good to me. So then make sure you install the glass. Easiest if there's writing on the glass. You can see here it says tempered CE. You can find the correct eye for that. So that's this eye here, the left eye. And then the other one, of course, is Scubapro, and is the correct way around. So there we go. Now that's ready. Now remember, we put in one side first last time. We don't have to install it that way. Generally what I do is I push the two top tabs up into the top and then go from the middle around. So you can hear each click. Okay. So hearing each click. Whoop. There's a click. There's a click. Last click. So now what you can do is you can actually inspect along the outside of the frame and see if there's any gaps there. Because if there's any gaps, you'll know that the tabs aren't in correctly. So inspecting, that's all right. Inspecting, that looks fine. And then you can also just push them together with your thumb and your forefinger, and you'll feel it. Now, the last thing to do, of course, to really check it all, is put on the mask and inhale through your nose, and then you'll know if there's no leaks. And that's a really good test. Maybe not so hygienic now with our good old virus. So we might do that test and then wash it again inside before giving it back to the customer. So I'll leave you guys to do your inhalation vacuum test yourself. And if you want any other masks dismantled and cleaned, or dismantled and put back together, just write it in the comments section and we will get it done for you.